Boy, we're really getting worked over in this pack. I hope we can get like something in the 6th pick, but I doubt it at this point. Glinthawk's more combo-y, but the cards that we can combo it with, like Contagion Class, Corpscrew, I feel like that's worth the risk. Putting a counter on's nice, but I'm going to gamble here with the Glinthawk. And the only Infector is the 3-1 for double green. I can take another Seize. I'm probably going to play 2 Seize the Initiatives. Just try to gambit my opponents out. Yeah, that's what we're doing. Shitty as it may be. Fume Spitter or Tainted Strike, well, that's a little more beta. Fume Spitter's a little more removal. Tainted Strike lets some of my shittier creatures like the Stag and Smith and the Glinthawk work. I think we're going to go with the Strike. It's kind of dumb passing up all these Fume Spitters, but I don't really feel like we have a choice in the matter. Dais not really working with any of our creatures. Sensor doesn't work either. Am I going to really board that in against Infect? I don't think so. I'll just take the Dais away. It irritates me when my opponents have it. This is a near board card against Infect, I suppose. It does work a little bit with Mirror Smith. Probably not going to play it. Just going to take this rare for my personal collection. Wow, Contagious Nim makes the wheel and the Razor Verge Thicket? What? If I get the Thicket, I might be able to splash Blight Widow off one forest. The Contagious Nim would be another Infector. Let's count it. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 straight Infect creatures. Ugh. Taking the Thicket so I can play the Widow. Oh, it picked for me. Definitely want to click next time. Turn aside to stop our cards. White Sun's Passage. Nice job bringing that card. Gain 5 life, sure. Never ever seen anybody cast that card. Never will, probably. It's just a waste of cardboard, waste of ink, waste of a slot in the set. I don't understand it. They must just have a quota at Wizards where they're like, we gotta print a certain number of cards that are completely unplayable in every set. White always ends up with something that gains X life for some irrelevant number. Like, I mean, White Sun's Passage costs 1 white. It's still unplayable. It's pretty ridiculous. Mark Rosewater's talked about that before, that it's really hard to make life gain playable. It's either too good or too shitty. And he is, of course, right about that. Oh yeah, Black Cleave. Let's cleave. So we're at 23. I have a replica on the board. I have a Strider Harness that I kind of want to play, and a Chimeric Mass. We're playing double Seize the Initiative and Fulgent Distraction for the full suite of terrible black and white combat tricks. Guess we got Tainted Strike too. This is quite a deck. We have a Glinthawk with only 3 ways to even cast it. That makes Glinthawk a combo piece, like of the whatever, the highest level. And we don't even want to return the Digester. The Glimmerpoint Stag works with what? Icarats? Corpscrew, that's a nice combo. We got a couple flyers, I guess. I'm thinking we're going to cut the Hawk out, and we're going to add the Harness in. Now, do I want to play the Mass is just a ground man that doesn't really do anything? I have Mirror Smith, which is practically worthless. almost impossible to ever use. So that one's definitely coming out. It's just not going to do anything. I can play a replica to draw more cards. I can play a chimeric mass to have a potentially large creature in the late game. My whole curve's at 4. That's where I'm playing spells, I guess. And they're all creatures too. Wow. 7 men at 4. I got some stupid tricks. Fulgent Distraction's not going to be expected. Neither sees the initiative, so I might be able to win some off the surprise factor. Replica will let me draw more cards. The mass is just like, it's... like, if that's the plan, we're dead. We got 11 guys, I think, that have Infect. Maybe 12? What do we have that doesn't? That guy? Yeah, we have 12 men with Infect. This guy will at least draw us cards. It's not great at all. This might make it so we can attack a little more effectively, but it's usually not a problem. Reservoir, no effect. Tanglehook, no effect. We could splash. Did I get the Verge? No. I wanted to, but I ended up with Contagious Nymph, which I'm actually kind of glad at random picked that for me. I think we're going with the Replica. And I think we have to go 17 lands just because our 3 through 5 slot is so heavy. Even though we never want to draw more than 5 land. 7-10 split. Devil's Bedposts. Good enough. Alright, see you guys round 1.